Hello and welcome to the Coaster Giant channel. My name's Matt. I've just had a day at the Drayton Manor Resort here in Staffordshire. So I thought I'd do you a quick construction update because there's quite a lot of changes since my last visit. Let's go and have a look at the site. So I'm in the park now, just at the entrance to Jormungandr, that's just behind me there. And they've done a really good job of fencing off the construction site. So all around the back of there, where you go to like the haunting and stuff, they've got massive boards that even I can't see over. They've blocked off all the gates and everything, so you can't see much. But where you can see stuff from is, well, bits from, is the Jormungandr queue. So I've just been on Jormungandr to have a good look at the site. They've definitely been doing a lot more groundwork. They still haven't got rid of the old footers for the other rides that used to be there, like Apocalypse. All the footers are still there, so I'm guessing they're going to break them soon, or maybe they'll use the concrete bases for something. But you can just see there some ironwork on the other side of that fence. That's for the footers to go in. And they've also started like working on the hillside, so they've flattened all of that, taken all of the landscaping out, taken all of the steps out. So you can just see over there, they've definitely started working on that area. And then as we move around, there's loads of like machinery on the site as well. Dumper trucks and diggers and everything, so they're still ripping stuff out. There's loads up on the hillside as well, where the old chip shop used to be. So yeah, as I said, you can't see a lot, but there's a lot of dirt up there. They're definitely flattening out the land, which shows that the coaster looks like it's going to be going all up there, all the way around the back of here, and potentially all the way down in front of the haunting and accelerator. So earlier I said I couldn't get a good view of the construction site because of the massive walls, but I've just been on accelerator. Not only did I get a great view from the top of that lift hill, but you do get a bit of a better look at the construction site from the exit ramp of accelerator. So you can see all of the machinery that's on there. You can see there's loads of materials ready to create all the foundations for the new roller coaster. The ground, you can see from accelerator at the top of the lift hill, the ground's all been really flattened, so it looks like all of the levels are correct now. So yeah, I think the next thing we're going to see is the footers going in. But one thing that is really interesting that I've just noticed, that I didn't notice earlier, is the toilet block at the top of the hill. This building here is having some work done to it. So you can see they've taken bits of the roof off and all of the guttering, and they've clad it all in wood. So that's obviously staying. It's been clad in wood. So is that a hint to what this area is going to look like? Is there going to be a lot of wood involved? We don't officially know what the theme is. There's accelerator. What the theme is going to be for this new land. There's a lot of speculation with lots of different opinions. But yeah, as you can see, the site's really changed since my last visit. And it looks like construction's happening right on top of the hill. So there never used to be any rides up there. So this new coaster is definitely going to be taking up a bigger area than the 3 rides located on this site used to. You can see the plot of land behind me is now all being dug up, flattened, and yeah, work has finally started on the coaster. So it's been a while since I've done a construction update. But as you can see, the site's all been flattened at the top here. That's the old toilet block. They're actually cladding that in wood at the minute, which is interesting. So that's obviously being themed up, so it's obviously going to stay. And yeah, you can just see you've got these diggers at the top of the hill. This is the site before when we were here, that used to be occupied by the chip shop that got knocked down a while ago. And yeah, they've really flattened this land out, and it's actually a pretty big space when you look from the back of this building all the way down there. Just down there is Jormungandr behind that tree. So yeah, it looks like the construction's going to be all over the top of this hill. So just near to the entrance of the park, they've got a new secure pen. It's all blanked off. But I'm guessing this is where the new track delivery is going to come. This used to be the staff car park. But as you can see, we have got some new columns. We've got some new supports that have arrived for the new coaster. They're pretty big, you know. So yeah, just in there you can see one of the first supports. And then from this angle you can see a really beefy one in there. It's got loads of little bits coming off it as well, like it's going to be supporting lots of different bits of track. It looks kind of browny, a brownie colour I think. It's actually quite hard to tell. But it's pretty cool to see. It's the first big new coaster they've had here for a long time, so I am very excited. They have announced that they're working with Intamin, and it's going to be a family thrill lift hill and launch coaster. So it's going to feature a lift hill at the start of the ride, I'm guessing, and yeah, and then mid-ride there'll be a launch as well, which is exciting. It's going to be family thrill. I imagine because it's Drayton Manor, it's going to be heavily themed. I'm as excited for the theming as I am for the coaster, to be honest. So yeah, we've seen the supports, can't wait until we see the track actually arriving on site. So we can also see down here there's been some more changes. That's the hotel there behind the trees, and as we pan around, you can just make out the wooden fence that used to be the big ramp, the big walkway into the park. That's all been flattened now, and there's an access road from the main road that leads down to the car parks that goes straight into the site. So this looks like the main access road, and you can see the diggers at the top there. So yeah, I'm guessing this is where they're going to be bringing down the track from up here all the way down this hill and into the site there. So that was just a short one today. Thank you very much for watching. I actually live really close to Drayton Manor, so I'm going to be trying to get back pretty regularly to check out the progression of the construction on the site. The roller coaster is due to open at some point next year in 2024, but I'm going to be popping here for the rest of the season, and I might even come for a few of the zoo days as well over winter and check out the progress. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more updates about the new roller coaster here at the Drayton Manor Resort. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.